Okay, so another great viewer question here. If you had just graduated from university, which industry would you now choose to go into? Originally, I'd intended to be a barrister, and then I went into asset management. I don't think I would go into asset management. But I set up my own company, only because it's so difficult to raise money, and that sort of horse is bolted. Setting up your own hedge fund now, very different to setting it up 18 odd years ago and planning it 20 odd years ago when the market was still growing. So I'd probably say look at the growth markets and follow the money. And try and tie that in with what interests you, what you're good at, and what pays well. Because if you can get those three things sorted and you're following the money in a growth area which interests you and fulfills all your sort of inner soul searching, then you're laughing. So it might be that you find that in law, for instance. It's a vocation. Is it something that you feel, I absolutely have to do this? It might be that you find it in the UN and you're willing to sacrifice salary in order for purpose. Or the civil service, working within government. But I'd say look far and wide. Don't just look at the conventional careers. Now, for some of you, it's going to be, look, forget all of that. I'm at the bottom of the pyramid. I really need to put money on the table, okay? And I need to get income straight up. So obviously you might then need to go into banking or into accounting or law, whatever pays the most, and you just got to pay your dues and get down it. But again, try and pick those that pay the most. Try and pick things which are closest to your end destination, whatever that end destination you think might be. It might be entrepreneurship, it might be going into business for yourself, whatever else it is. Try and pick something which gets you a bit closer to it, and all the while plan those side hustles, learn from your employer before you set up on your own. I mean, I used to do a TV show on Bloomberg TV. Michael Bloomberg set up Bloomberg after being sacked from Lehman Brothers. I think he was about in his 40s when he was sacked from Lehman Brothers, made redundant. But he learned there and had the connection, so always have half a mind towards, well, what am I going to do after this? Okay. And that's probably how I'd approach it at the moment. What might that be? It might be fintech. But really, I'd look to see where's the money going. So I might look at venture capital sites and see who are they investing in, or read the FT and say, right, who's just raised a shed load of money? Because they're probably most likely to be hiring right now, or which are the biggest firms, again, which would pay the most. So I'd probably look at those things. I never had a proper job. I always wanted to be self-employed, so I'm probably not a good example of that. But if you're looking at entrepreneurship, then obviously have a look at, say, tie.org. I set up the UK chapter of that. It's the world's largest entrepreneur mentoring organization, so that's one other place to look at, and we mentor entrepreneurs for free. Okay, so have a look at that. Thank you very much.